Hi everybody, this is Patty. I was gonna do a video for the little tree of life pendant that I made. See if I can get a better view. Okay, this is the back or the front, or this can be the. Okay, now this came as a necklace, and it came with these 3 squares. This one being the top one. Well, it was actually like this. And I took it apart because there's some wear and tear right here. Right there, you can see the damage, like the discoloring of the actual metal color. But that's okay because you can actually paint this a different color and do something else with it. Depends on you. Okay, so I was just gonna try to do one, see how small I can actually get this tree. And I was gonna do it on this, do another tree of life. And I attempted it, but it was having some issues because I thought this one was small enough, and it actually is way too big. So it might fit in this one, but it won't fit on that one. So what I did is I went ahead and started a new one, and because I'm starting a new one, I went ahead and decided to make a video. So this piece of metal that I got is in between 5.5 inches and 6. Not all of them are exactly the same. I just made sure I didn't have any that are too small. And I have 12 wires. Now this is probably like a, I would say like a 26 gauge. It's really thin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fit it in here. I'm also going to do it sideways. I'm not very good at actually doing things symmetrical. I like doing it at an angle. It gives me more space for the tree. So I'm going to leave a lot of space on the bottom because I want to make sure I get the little roots. That's how I'm going to anchor it. So I'm going to do about right there. I say it's a good spot. What is that, like about an inch? Let me get my little paper weight, my little paper measurement. It's about an inch. Alrighty? And then what I'm going to do, hold on to it, get my pliers, and I'm going to start twisting it. And a couple of more times because I want to make sure it anchors really, really good. It's a good size twist. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it in like this and start the twist. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start separating the branches out. So what I do is I'll do like 4. Separate it out. I have 4 here. That's going to be 1 branch. I can do 3 if I want. Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to do, I think I want to do 3 going this way and then 3 going that way. So I got it branched out to 4. So what I can do is I can go ahead and start twisting right here. And just keep twisting it until it's really nice and tight. And I'm going to kind of twist it really close to the base so that it stays really nice and tight right there. Then I'm going to do this outer branch here too. And I'm going to twist it. There we go. That looks really good. let's see. See that? It's a really, really tight twist. Okay, and I did separate these out on top. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into one big stump real quick. There we go. There we go. So it's going to be one big branch in the middle, and then I'm going to go ahead and divide it again. There we go. Divided it into 2 threes. There we go. And then twist this up, separate it. And that's going to make it more of a tree-like. You know how you branch it? You got the branches coming out in different directions. There we go. Okay. So it's looking like this. See if I can bring it a little closer. Yeah, come on now. Let's see if I can get it to. Can you see it? Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and see about getting the trunk really, really tight. Okay, so this is my basic tree form right here. So what I can do from here is I can go ahead and say if I want, I can do 2 more branches right here. There's 2. And get it really nice and tight. Okay, this is going to leave one little tiny branch right here. And you can actually twist this little one branch right here just to give it the same look. And it's going to have that little twist in it. Okay? And then you can do the same thing with the other side, or you can do it with this one that has the 3. But I'm going to go ahead and check it again one more time to see how's it looking. Okay. So that's how it's looking on the little one. So I want to add some, I think I want to add some green to it. So let me go ahead and get some green stones for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this necklace right here. And the reason I'm using this necklace is because it's too tangled and it has string and I could not untangle it. And you know I love to untangle, but detangle, but I could not get into this one. This is also from Tammy's Craft Lot. So I need to find a little container so I can go ahead and cut this up and stick it in there. Let's see. I thought I had one up here, but I cannot find it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this up, and I'm going to use the little strings from here for it. There we go. Okay, so I have the little stones right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the little stones to the overall branches. I'm going to add them to the branches and go ahead and get that in there looking like petals. So, I'm sorry. Let's see. Take it to, okay. I'm trying to fix my little branches the way I would like to see them on there. I'm going through behind so it looks a little different from behind, okay? To say I want it I want to anchor it like right here. Now this is just temporary, just so I can speed up the process, but most of the time I will twist it. I will twist the branches there, and then I'll start adding it. But I wanted to give you an overall view so that way I give y'all basics. And then everybody puts in their own artistic view on it. So what I'm going to do is get one of these, and then I'll add the beads to here. Now, you don't have to add them any particular way. You don't have to twist them. But you're just going to keep going until your beads hit that line. So I have 2 on there. And I'm just going to keep adding beads here. For some reason or another, it's not working out. I have very bad vision, so when I try to get it in the little hole. Okay, let's see if I can try this again. I'm losing more beads to the ground than I am here. Okay. Alright, so here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it till it gets to the very end, and then you go and you wrap it. And I go from behind, and I usually do like 2 wraps until I get the overall look that I want. So it's going to be like this. I do 2 wraps just to set it in place, and then I'll go work on one on this side. Okay? And then you will continue to do that until you have the whole thing full. Alright, I'm going to stop right here because I wanted also to show y'all, while I had the glue gun and everything out, I wanted to show y'all something else. Okay, so you'll go all the way around, and then I'll do another video of me completing with all the little beads. It's just I'm trying to speed it up, and you know I'm not good at making videos. Alrighty. So I had shown a video where I had done a little guy. The little guy was made out of glue. And so I made another little guy, but this time I made him smaller. And I actually put a little ring up here so we can hang him up. You see him? Okay, I went ahead and painted him black, but I wanted to show y'all. He's made out of glue gun. This one's a little bit bigger. And I wanted to show y'all how I did it. Alright. So I get a good sized piece of wire. Let's see. This one's about 15 inches long. And then I start shaping it. And the way that I shape them is I get a piece of wire, I'll say about a little bit, say if you divide it in 3, I get it in the first half. I bend it, say like this, from a little U, and then I bend it down again, about the same size. Do another little U, like this. Okay, see? That's going to be his legs. Alright, so we come up, we need a body on him. It's a good size about an arm. About right there. Then we need to go ahead and form him a little head. The little head's gonna be another little circle. So you're doing pretty much like a stick figure. Alright, so his little stick figure here, we need to make sure we got a little head on him. So what I'll do is I'll wrap it up a couple of times to give him a little head shape right there. Now we're going to come back on the other string, and we're going to check to see about his arms. So we want to make sure that the arms are the same size. So what I do is I fold them over, come back, make sure they're the same size, and then we're going to come back up, and we're going to do the head again. Twist it around. So when you open him, he's a little stick man. See? He's a little stick man trying to hug you. So we're going to twist it around his head again. Then we're going to come back down, come back up. And this is going to be the wire for the balloon. See it? Alright, so that's basically his overall shape. So what I do is I come in and I twist. I'm going to squish down all the little circles. And you're going to twist it. And this is so the glue has somewhere to adhere to. You're going to do that for the legs. You're going to do it for the arms. You're going to keep twisting. You're going to squish down his feet too. You don't want it to be thick right there. You want it all to be about the same thin. Please forgive me. You know I don't do videos on my little craft thingies because I usually don't have the words to explain exactly what I do. I just kind of throw things together. Okay, so the arms, I'm going to twist the wire for the balloon around the arm to make sure it doesn't untangle. And you're going to twist that also. So it goes up. There you go. Now we lost the shape of this little shoulder thing. And then you're going to put them all together. Alrighty. You see how he's getting closer and closer together? And you can still see that an overall stick figure shape. And I'm going to go ahead and keep twisting him. Well, twisting his leg. And you're going to go as thin as you can. Like I said, you don't want him to have little balloon feet. You just squish it. And squish it. Okay. And that's going to be your overall shape. Now, what you can do is, what I get is, I would say like 2 more pieces of wire. One for his body. And you're going to go ahead and just twist it around his body. There we go. Okay. That way your body has a little shape. Alrighty. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm smishing him together, trying to make him as small as possible because when you add the glue is going to add more volume to him. I didn't want to say I was going to make him chunkier because I was going to add glue. It's going to add a little bit more volume to him. Okay, so this is his overall shape. Now we're still going to add the actual balloon to the top, and we're going to use another piece for that. So what I do is I get my glue gun, and I just kind of smush the glue on him. So I put a little bit of strip of glue down his leg. Now if you add too much glue, it's okay because you can always reheat it. And you can reheat it and kind of melt the glue back off, take some off, or you can shave it off. You can cut it off. Okay, so I got a layer of glue on him. Gave him some muscles in the wrong areas. So there we go. So he has a layer of glue on him right now. And then let it dry a little bit. Then we're going to go to the back, because we don't want him to be bony in the back and have all the little bones sticking out. So I do a little layer of glue in the back, and then in the front, and then on the sides, because he's basically a skeleton. We want some meat on him. And then we're going to do some on this arm right here. Now I just do him in sections because I don't want to burn myself while trying to do the balloon. So I'll do his body first, and then I'll add the balloon. Okay, so he's drying up. And then you're going to do his head. Now his head, I usually do it a little bit bigger, and then I shave it off because it's so easy to get the head wrong, because it's just a blob of glue. Okay, so he basically looks like a little swamp monster right now, but it's okay, because what I'll do is I'll let it dry a little bit and then add a little layer to it, and then add another little layer to him, and then another little layer until he's formed. See how he's already getting a nice little shape on him? Now, what I'll do is I'll let it dry, and then I'll just get and form a ball of wire on top, right here, and then you form the ball, and that's going to be his balloon. And then I just get regular paint. I'll just get regular paint and paint them, and that's basically how I do it. You just paint them. You can paint clear on top of him. See? And you just paint them. And you can add clear, like I said. You can get some scissors and cut it out, or get all the little fibers off. It's a cheap brush, so of course the little fibers are going to come off of him. And that's how I do them. Now you can melt it and then add a little pendant here, or you can do whatever you want, paint the colors whatever you want, and do whatever you want. It's your, like I said, it's your project. You can do whatever you want with him. Alrighty. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast. I'm just trying to get all these little stuff out. Okay, so I'm going to show you another little project. So this is a knife that I made, especially for Halloween, and it's made from a pop can. So what I do is I cut a strip. Sorry about the noise. I like to say I cut a strip from it. Work with this little piece right here. Cut a little handle. We all want to do the big butcher knives, because that's what most of the nice mean killers use. So what I do, I kind of do a little curve. And then I come right here, cut the other piece off. Almost looks like a Christmas